Hey everybody, welcome. I am Caron Koteles Riha with Real Estate One, and welcome to Caron's Corner Fireside Chat. Today I have Tonia Carsten here with me with ToniasVictorianRose. Welcome.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
It's our pleasure. So, I have seen you all around, and tell me about your tea room and what you do and how you got started.
Okay, so ToniasVictorianRose is a tea room and restaurant. We do many things there, but the thing that we do best is tea service, where we have the two-tiered tea platters with little tea sandwiches and bite-sized desserts. Our food is mostly made in, well, it's all made in-house, almost from all from scratch, but I would say we're probably like an 80% from scratch facility. And we're really proud of that because many restaurants can't say that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. So what hours do you have?
We're open Wednesdays through Saturdays to the public from 11 to 2. We are looking to expand those hours, but we need staff for that. And so we've been trying to hire more staff so that we can do that.
Okay.
And then we have private events on Sundays, and we're open in the evenings in December on Thursday nights from 5 until 9. And other evenings like lanyap and big events where we have a lot of people walking around downtown.
Yeah. So you've been in business for quite a while, it sounds like, and you didn't really start with this. Didn't you start with something different?
That's correct. So we're coming up on our 7-year anniversary in about a week.
Right.
Thank you. And we're very happy that we made it through COVID, and there have been a lot of little hurdles that we've jumped through. And so the 7-year mark is something we're really proud of, especially given that I have had no restaurant background. And but I did get into the food business before ToniasVictorianRose when I had decided to open Ratatouille, which is a cooking school for kids.
That's fun.
And we do hold some adult classes as well, but primarily it's kids 1st through 6th grade, and we've even started offering advanced classes 6th through 9th grade. And so we needed a space to hold our equipment, because the Ratatouille classes are held in various locations. And until recently, I just signed a lease, and we're opening up on Main Street in about a week.
Oh,
so,
very exciting.
You're hearing it first. We didn't even announce it online yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, and we've told a handful of people, but most people don't know about that yet. But, you know, we need a space. I was getting a little tired of giving out the code to my house for various teachers to come in to grab the equipment.
Yeah.
And so we really needed a space. And so I just happened to be at the the Van Hoosen Farms to build my scarecrow for scarecrows in the city.
Yeah.
This was several years ago.
Okay.
And I ran into our city planner, and he asked, how is Ratatouille doing? And I said, you know, it's okay, but I really need a space. And so he recommended that I go to the Victorian Rose, because that owner was getting ready to retire, and it all fell in line.
Wow.
So I went there to get my pot pie, because I was always a customer there.
Yeah.
And got the owner's number and called her, and it was history since then. So I went ahead and purchased the assets, and I thought, why not keep the tea room open? Because the kids will be in school during the day, and then we can hold classes at night.
Yeah.
And so that is how we started, and I love the tea room. So people ask me all the time, which one is your favorite business? Yeah. And I'm like, it's like asking me which one is my favorite child.
Yeah, you can't.
Whichever one is listening to me at the time is my favorite child at the time. But
it's wonderful. It sounds like you were in the right place at the right time, and just and you were receptive, and so was the city planner. So
the bigger thing was just earlier that day, my grandfather had passed away recently, and I used to always talk to him about business, and so I was like, oh, Grandpa, I didn't sign up for this. I really need something to work out.
Yeah.
And that day when he told me, the city planner told me that, and I went ahead and I signed, the amount that the old owner had asked me was the amount my grandfather had left me in his will.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So I don't know if you believe in that, but
Right.
I have to say it was a pretty strong coincidence.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was
Mm-hmm.
watching over you for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when things are meant to happen, they usually happen pretty quickly for me. And it's the same with signing on for Ratatouille. Our new space will be right here on Main Street.
Okay.
In the Shamrock Travels building.
Oh, okay.
We're taking the whole back part of
Yeah.
that. And found out about it and signed up like with that day as soon as I found out about that space. I'd been looking for a year
Yeah.
for a space. I want to
So-
keep it local because
Yeah.
I'm a local person.
Are
so.
you moving everything there then?
Just for the
Just for the
not just for
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So when you do those classes, how many students do you usually have?
Well, for summer camps, which we will continue to run those out of the locations we have them at because we love the Rochester Community House.
Yes.
We love our different high schools that we hold them out of. Those are for larger classes, and camps are crazy. They're
Yeah.
really busy. They're sold out every single year. If you're going to sign up, do it in February or
Yeah.
March,
Yeah.
okay?
And how do people sign up for these?
Well, each school has its own way to sign up, and sometimes we have, for our various locations, like at the Montessori School of Rochester, we do our own sign up. We will have it out on our website, the link, and on social media.
Okay.
So in January, end of January is when you start looking for it. They do sell out. This summer we sold out of every location except for one of them, which was a new location that we just kind of threw out there just
Yeah.
to see if it would work, and hopefully we'll be invited back there and we'll have more people because the kids who did attend loved that.
Oh,
That was at Eagle Creek.
oh okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, the smaller classes are about 15 kids, and those are on the weekends and some weeknights. We're doing Pizza Palooza baking class and Cupcake Wars birthday parties. So, and I thought it would be nice on Friday nights if parents want to get out, they can sign their kid up for a Pizza Palooza and they can go out and have dinner or do whatever shopping with the girls or whatever and hang out and then come back 2 hours later and pick up their kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the youngest and typically the oldest that you have for a student?
It's typically first grade. They have to be able to stand for a certain amount of time and not decide to just go on the floor and hang out and get bored. So, which doesn't happen very often, but there are kids who, you know, we all sit all day, so children are no different. They have a hard time standing. But people who are really into cooking, especially kids, they are excited and they don't have any issue if they're mature enough for the class to stand for a 90-minute class or a 2-hour, and they do have sit breaks.
So you're local to Rochester also, right? You live here, so you not only have your business here, but you are a Rochester Hills family.
That's correct. Yep, my children went to Rochester High, and our whole family we've been here for many years. Over 20 years.
Well, we are glad to have you here. So thank you so much for sharing with our audience what you do and all about your business. Any special events coming up you want to mention?
We actually have a little membership at the tea room called the Gilded Tea Society, and we have a room upstairs that we seat people at called the Gilded Tea Lounge. And the members of that society get to sign up first before the general public does for all events.
And how do you become a member?
You can call our number and just say, I'd like to sign up for the membership. And someone will call you back and get your payment for that. The other benefits of having the membership is our affiliates. You get sometimes free gifts from them. So like the Spice and Tea Exchange, which is here on 4th Street, they provide us with our private labeled teas. And so you can go there once a month and get a free drink from them. You, as a member, get to have come in and try out new teas for the season and vote, and you have a say in which teas we provide each season.
Okay.
But most importantly, you get to use the upstairs room for 90 minutes.
Yeah, nice.
And it's a beautiful room.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thank
have
you.
to come by.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And I am Caron Koteles, Riha. Don't make a move without me.